All right, in this section, we're going to talk about signaling in single-celled organisms, which is really signaling between single-celled organisms. How do bacteria, for example, talk to each other? They need to do this so that they can communicate where resources are. Hey, this part of the agar plate in the petri dish has the glucose that we like. Come over here, right? Or in some cases, so that they can actually link cells together and create something that's called a biofilm. A biofilm is something that we didn't actually really understand this very well until last few decades. This is actually an electron micrograph of Staphylococcus aureus, which is a bacteria that often causes infections. And this is on a catheter that was put in a patient. And what happens is bacteria land on the surface of something and they signal to other bacteria, hey, there are nutrients on here. And the other bacteria come and they actually set up these linkages with what we call an extracellular matrix, which is literally stuff outside of the cells that connects the cells. They can actually produce this extracellular matrix to link them all together. You may have felt a biofilm if you've ever felt like a fountain or a water bottle and it felt like slimy. And not slimy like, ooh, I can feel that there's like mold on there, but just like extra slick, like somebody put lotion on it or something. That was probably a biofilm, in which case it needs to be scrubbed very, very thoroughly because biofilms can make you sick, especially if they're, in a catheter. The signaling molecules used in a biofilm are called autoinducers. So they induce others of the same type, so auto, to come and make a matrix. All right. Now, one of the ways that bacteria do this or figure out, hey, there's enough of us here to create a biofilm is by something called quorum sensing, which is exactly what it sounds like, sensing whether there's a quorum. If you've ever been in a meeting that used Robert's Rules of Order, a quorum is a minimum number of people that have to be present for a meeting to take place. A quorum for single-celled organisms is a minimum number of cells that have to be present for something to happen. And in that case, when a certain number of cells are present, they will change their behavior. So here we have at low cell density, the genes regulated by the autoinducers are not, like there's few autoinducers, so these genes are not going to be made. When there are high cell density and everybody's making autoinducers, then those genes get turned on. Okay, so with lots of cells, they can then make a biofilm. Okay, now let me talk to you about bobtail squid. I apologize if you can hear my cat whining in the background. This, you have to admit, is one of the cutest organisms in the world. It is a tiny little squid. They're like 1 to 8 centimeters. They're usually about like 5 centimeters, so which is about 2 inches long. Okay, they have this beautiful iridescence that they make. They have these giant eyes. And they are just so adorable. Their primary mode of defense is just to hide in the sand so they can just like bury themselves in the sand. It's really cute. I'll post a video. Anyway, they have little sacs inside of their body that are filled with a bioluminescent bacteria. And those bacteria, bioluminescent means that it literally makes light. So this is a bacteria that can light up like fireflies. Okay, they can actually like create their own light. So this actually helps the squid camouflage when the squid is floating around in open water. How does that work? Let me tell you. Okay, so think of you are a creature in the ocean at night. There's light from the moon or the stars, and that light shines across you and literally makes a shadow below you. Now, this works during the day too. Okay. If you have organisms on your bottom side that can create light, then when somebody down below looks up, instead of seeing a shadow or a dark shape, what they see is light. It actually disrupts the shadow of the bobtail squid. and the bobtail squid can camouflage in open water. How cool is that? My cat does not think it's cool. I think it's cool. Anyway, so that's the adorable little bobtail squid. Oh, here, I did include the video. Play. Okay, so this is a bobtail squid who's going to bury itself. This is a video by a squid researcher named Sarah McAnulty, who you can follow her on Twitter as Sarah McAttack. And she studied the symbiotic relationship between the squid and its bacteria. How cute is that? It's just like, you can't see me. All right, that's the end of this lecture, and I will see you next time.